then we'll ask you to come up. And I've been nominated to give them to each one of you, so, because they don't want to come down. So,
And nobody can hear us when we're talking about the nice folks.
Mr. East, if you want to start, then.
He didn't quite couch that right, did he?
So this is for 20 years of service. Lieutenant Rick Riddle, Pulaski Police Department. Lieutenant Rick Riddle began his career with the Pulaski Police Department in January of 2003. Lieutenant Riddle has served as a police officer, corporal, sergeant, and is currently the Criminal Investigations Division lieutenant. He has received numerous commendations throughout his employment and was awarded CID Detective of the Year for 2017, 2018, and 2020. Lieutenant Riddle served as SWAT team member, field training officer, general instructor, firearms instructor, taser instructor, and was a bike officer for several years. Prior to his career at Pulaski PD, Lieutenant Riddle served in the U.S. Navy, and he was employed with the Department of Corrections. Lieutenant Riddle is a skilled investigator and is an enormous asset to the investigation division, as well as the department as a whole. Congratulations to Lieutenant Riddle on 20 years of dedicated service to the Pulaski Police Department.
All right, this is for 20 years of service, Captain Robbie Kaiser. Captain Robbie Kaiser started with Pulaski Fire Department as a volunteer on April 22nd, 2002. On November 3rd, 2003, he was hired as a full-time career firefighter. Over his career, he has risen through the ranks. He served as the chief from August 2015 to February 2022. He is one of the most respected officers in the department, not just in the field, but or at the station. Captain Kaiser has 20 years of career service with the town. His knowledge and experience is one of the department's greatest assets. Congratulations, Captain Robbie Kaiser, for your service and dedication.
20 years retire, man. You got that 20-year mark you locked.
All right, this is for 15 years of service. Captain Sarah J. Grimm. Captain Sarah Grimm began her career at the Pulaski Police Department in September of 2008 as a dispatcher before moving to the patrol officer in January of 2010 and then quickly working her way up the ranks from corporal to sergeant to captain of investigations. During her time with the department, she has served as a field training officer, a hostage negotiator, a bike officer, a general instructor, and an evidence technician. Captain Grimm has been elected Squad Officer of the Year 3 times and recently graduated from PELS, which is Professional Executive Leadership School. Captain Grimm also received a life-saving award for her role in an incident that occurred in 2022. Captain Grimm is a valued member of the department's command staff. Congratulations on 15 years of Pulaski Police Department and Town of Pulaski.
Yep, Mr. Justin, he gets ready. Next up, 15 years, Mr. Justin Riggins. I got to draw you tonight. Justin has been employed with the town since April 21st, 2008, when he started out as part-time mower. He is now a crew leader in the street department and has a primary duty of a full-time mowing, and he works as he oversees the crews that mows the town cemeteries from approximately March to October yearly. When he's not in the cemetery, Justin spends the winter months performing maintenance on mowers, saws, weed eaters, and basically anything with a small engine. He is also the town's primary welder, in-house painter of equipment, and Justin has a natural talent for small engines and welding. He can repair, restore most anything that he undertakes, and that is a fact. Congratulations, Justin.
Y'all hang on, because Gus still likes to stay in the way.
And Justin was a member of the three-person team that got in the water for the county event to raise money for the educational group, and you didn't get your T-shirt, so you're
Right there. Both of them. That's it. Next up is Angela B. Trail from the Finance Department. Angie, would you come on up? Angie began her career with the town of Pulaski on August 25th, 2008. She is the utility billing clerk, and while that may be her title, that does not cover the multiple hats that she wears. She is also responsible for entering all the meter reads, processing billing, creating the cutoff list for non-payment accounts each month, and answering a multitude of phone calls. And she can also provide the water history for any address in town, and this knowledge has helped many, including the police department, code enforcement, building officials, and GFL. Chief Shoemate, do not get any ideas for recruiting her for detective. Angie has taken on additional responsibilities within the finance office whenever assigned, and she always offers her assistance without being asked. Her willingness to help her coworkers, her reliability, and her dedication to her job, along with her caring and thoughtful nature, makes it an honor to have her as an employee of the town. Thank you for 15 years of service and looking forward to many more. Thank you.
I got it before we go.
Now for 10 years of service, Lieutenant Joshua K. Day, Pulaski Police Department. Lieutenant Day has been a member of the Pulaski Police Department since April of 2013. He has served in several capacities, including officer, corporal, sergeant, and he is currently the lieutenant of C Shift. Lieutenant Day is a member of the SWAT team and a firearms instructor, and he serves as the use of force instructor. He is well liked and respected by his peers and is a definite leader within the department. Oh, goodness.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, this is for David S. Payton. David Payton comes to the town of Pulaski's water filtration plant in November of 2013, bringing with him over 20 years of experience from the town of Christiansburg water plant. David is Pulaski's chief filter plant operator, leading a team of skilled and licensed operators who work around the clock to filter, treat, and supply water to the town of Pulaski. David is well respected by his team and all of those who interact and work with him. Congratulations on 10 years of hard work and dedicated service.
All right, this will be for 10 years of service. If we can have David L. Smith come forward. All right. So David Smith joined the town of Pulaski's Public Works Department in November of 2013 and retired on February 1st, 2024. He was a crew leader in the street department, and before that position, he was an equipment operator. Because of his excellent operating skills, whether operating the backhoe, loader, motor grader, or excavator, David operated safely, smoothly, and precisely. We hope David will return in part-time in the spring, continuing to lend his services to the town. Thank you.
Sergeant Dustin C. Jones, Pulaski Police Department. Sergeant Jones has been employed since 12/26/2018. Sergeant Jones has been a member of the Pulaski Police Department since December 2018. During his time with the department, he has served as an officer and a corporal and is currently as a sergeant on C shift. Sergeant Jones is a field training officer and is in charge of the department's bike squad. Sergeant Jones is well liked and respected by his peers and is a valued member of our agency. Thanks, sir.
Next up is William H. Taylor from the Public Works Department. Is Mr. Taylor here?
Can we have him come up?
Justin was a stand-in. You might want to go ahead and do it.
I think I got like $5. Is Billy Taylor here with us tonight? Oh, well, we'll read it for his benefit and give him our thanks when he gets back in, and hope he heals up. Billy Taylor has been employed by the town since May of 2018. For the majority of his 5.5 years, he has performed mowing and weeding in the town's cemeteries. Billy's primary duty of operating the weed eater for 40 hours a week, 7 months out of the year, requires dedication. And although it's a tedious task, he takes great pride in it, and we appreciate him for it. Give him our thanks.
All right, you're not getting away this easy. Darlene Burcham. We got you.
Front center.
And we got one for you too. All right. Miss Burcham has been the town manager of the been with the town of Pulaski as the town manager since when she first took the initial interim role in July of 2022, the day after retiring from the town of Clifton Forge, and permanently since January 1st of 2021. She had been the town manager in Clifton Forge for 10 years, and before that, she served 10 years as the city manager of Roanoke. Prior to that, Ms. Burcham served Norfolk, Virginia for 12 years, holding the position of deputy and assistant city manager and director of human services. Ms. Burcham also served 8 years as the assistant county administrator and as the acting county administrator in James City County, Virginia, and 8 years as director of social services in Hampton, Virginia. Ms. Burcham holds a bachelor's degree in psychology from the College of William and Mary, a master's degree in social work administration from Virginia Commonwealth University, and a certificate in management from Harvard University's John F. Kennedy School of Government. Although we know you are not completely retiring from public service and will move on to serve as a mentor and other leadership roles in other communities, we want to recognize what you have contributed in the past and here. Now, I have a resolution for you too. You really thought you were getting away, didn't you? You should know better. All right, Resolution 2024-05. Resolution honoring Town Manager Darlene L. Burcham upon her retirement from the town of Pulaski. Whereas, the Town Council of the Town of Pulaski, Virginia desires to recognize and commend those staff members who, upon their retirement, have rendered a career of service to the citizens of the Town of Pulaski. And whereas Miss Darlene Burcham has dedicated a distinguished career of over 50 years to public service and leadership in the Commonwealth of Virginia, and she is successful and she has successfully led through principles of consistency equality, and urgency in her decisions and actions, while continuously striving for the betterment of the communities and the citizens. And whereas Ms. Burcham is proudly recognized as the first female town manager in the history of the town of Pulaski, and whereas Ms. Burcham is congratulated on her service with the town of Pulaski, and now her well-earned retirement. Now, therefore, it be resolved by the Town Council of the Town of Pulaski, Virginia, sitting in regular session this 8th day of February 2024, that the Town Council extends its sincerest thanks and commendations to Ms. Burcham for her dedicated service to the citizens and staff of the Town of Pulaski. Now, therefore, it be further resolved that the Town Council and town employees extend to Ms. Burcham their best wishes for an enjoyable and rewarding requirement. If I could get a motion for this?
Mr. Mayor, I move that we adopt Resolution 2024-05, resolution honoring Town Manager Darlene L. Burcham upon her retirement from the town of Pulaski.
Second.
And may I have a roll call for that?
Mr. East?
Aye.
Mr. Clark?
Aye.
Mr. Dawson?
Aye.
Mr. Ratliff?
Aye.
Mr. Reese?
Aye.
Yeah.
Give to. Thank you. Come up here and get my picture with you. Can I get a picture with all of you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, no, you can't.
All of you that are here.
Yes, second row. In the black shirt. All the way in the end. No, all the way in the end. Black shirt, gray tie.
You need to get out of the way so other people. I'm sorry.
You will. It's a tight one you're doing. Okay. Very good.
Thank you.
Rick Riddle, could you come up here? I didn't get you, and I wanted to get you. Mayor, can I get you to just hang out here for a second and get at my list? Riddle.
It was coming.
Yeah, you better in the press. Sorry for the delay. And
Hammered it.
Okay. Mr. Mayor, I want to say something about Ms. Burcham just a second, then.
Okay. Once again, I want to thank everyone for all your years that you've worked for us. It's quite a few years that we have amongst all of you. And I like to say that we're just getting going. And we're going to continue to strive forward, look forward, make it a better town, make it a better place to live. I want to thank all of you personally, though. Mr. Ratcliffe wanted to say
Real quick, I want to speak on Ms. Burcham before she gets out of here tonight, that we actually interviewed, Ms. Burcham was in the back. Things was kind of disarray. And it took me 5 minutes after hearing Ms. Burcham speak. I said, well, you just quit what you're doing. We found our town manager tonight. And I sat back and told her, but one thing that Mr. Day has said in the back, the new town manager here, and we all should be proud of, that he's taken over some towns that has been fireball, that really was not in very good shape. You can't even find a piece of lint. This is how she's put it in order. So coming from one town manager to another, and that's a really positive move. Ms. Burcham has you've done an outstanding job. We're proud of you. I'm proud of you. I don't care about anybody. I'm proud of what you've done. I know what it was before you got here. So you've done an outstanding job, and good luck on your retirement. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
All right. All right. So we are not ready to start 7 o'clock yet. So I guess that concludes the service rewards presentation. Thank you all for coming out.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
Chief.
Thank you.